welcome back. We are episode part 28, and we are going into the game. Day 63 in game time. Let's see what we got. Do some adjustments here. That's where I like to put that. I hope that you guys like that. That looks like a sub. We've been playing a little sub killing here recently. I like to mark them. That guy could probably go away. That's probably that guy. He'll go away. These guys are returning, and that guy I think is a. I think it's a supply group, but we don't know. This was an old battle group that blew down Pompeii to a level 2 seaport, so we need to get that back up so we can rearm. We need to get fuel and engineering and supplies there. We've invaded Tarawa. I wanted to keep the airfield, but we don't really need it. This whole wing here I'm not really concerned with for air power. We do have our aircraft carrier Lexington in for 15 more days. We probably could get one now. Maybe I'll do that. Let's give it till the end of the part and then we'll see what we do. We have some losses. We had a fatal loss. Some submarines, they crept up on us on our sub hunter group, and they spawned in really close with torpedoes, like we couldn't avoid them, so they got us hit. I don't know if I showed that in the last episode or not, but in between games we have to kind of progress the game because this part of the game is kind of rough. So you see here we've gotten a few submarines by our last engagements, but let's see what we can find today. We did have another giant battle group down here by Milton Bay. We did have a supply group come down here and rearm Horn so that they can have some aircraft here. Port Moresby is up to a level 3 now. The reason why we did a level 3 on the port is because we want to be able to rearm any battle group that we send down here. Eventually I'd like to get this up to a level 3 airfield as well. That seems to be the more efficient airfield to boost. So this is the group that we're sending back. What do we got at Pompeii? We don't have anything really we're going to play with. Engineering and fuel, just to keep that going. Hopefully it doesn't get invaded by truck. That's not going to do us anymore for resupply to Tarawa. We'll leave it as is. And we already looked at Tarawa. But right now, we have our full complement, so we need to start thinking about moving some stuff. I think what we're going to do is this group, which is just an oiler. What do we need at Pompeii? We need oil down there, so let's do that. Let's get this guy loaded up, and we're going to send him with... What do we need to 400? We need 180. So that's basically two MSs. Let's see what we can find here that would help us here for engineering. We're looking for 2 ships to get us to 180, so 90 at least. 88, 72, 90. So this is the ship we're going to use. It's slower than all Donkey Kong, but at 9, I think that we can do it. Again, we want this to be back up. Was I looking at this one? Yeah. So let's do that. Two of these guys. Boom, boom, and we might as well throw in another for what's the cost here? Might as well throw in one of these for supplies, and then let's get a couple destroyers. Cheap ones. 2 Summers. Sims. Let's make sure we got dual purpose guns on these. Okay. And it's got radar. So let's do 2 of these. And then we will mix it in with the oiler. And that should be a good supply group. So let's do that. Oiler, I want you to merge with this group. Let's get our columns straight here. What do I like here? I like to play around with this stuff a little bit. I think I like this one right now. We're gonna go with that, and we're gonna have them spread out a little bit. I want 1 and 2 positions to be my destroyers, and let's have this side 3 and 5 be these guys. So 3 and 5 are over here, and 4 and 6 are there with the, yeah, let's do that. And manage cargo. Because we want to just keep going up with supplies here, I said that these guys are going to be engineering. And then fuel. And these guys are going to come down to here. What do we got with these guys? We've got everybody here waiting. You're coming in with fuel, engineering. Yeah, that'll be fine. What are you doing here? Lex group. We have some damage. We need to get our carrier back. Did we rearm? We only got 1 destroyer down here. I think I'll put those 2 destroyers that we just bought. Let's move these guys into like a pattern here, so we can get some coverage. And everybody's here, geez. So we got you covered already. You are coming back to what? Rearm? To get some supplies? I don't know, we'll see. You're going into supply run, right? Yeah. And you are going back to probably get supplies as well, because, yeah, we're low. It's all right, let's start the clock. About 10-minute run there. We're gonna try and get some of these guys out of the way. I don't like having aircraft over my controlled areas, so let's get this guy aggravated here. And he's just hovering, so yeah, okay. And we'll just let them do their thing. I'm gonna see if they can just take care of business here. See if I can spot them. How come you don't want to attack? We want you to be in a 3-column and spread it out and speed up. And have everybody turn this way a little bit. So we can get some guns on target. See what the speed is of their ships. We're at 9, you can speed up. 18, 9, 17, 18. And not that it matters any, but let's do that just because. Maybe it will help. Maybe it won't do anything at all. You need to beat feet there, boss. I like to include the other countries' ships. Trying to get them involved. This guy is from a sub. He's got 2 little boom booms, and he may drop here. So we are going to break and have you turn. See if he drops. Don't look like it. What's the status of our aircraft? Oh, did you drop? No, he didn't drop. How about we shoot him down though? That'd be good. Turn off the smoke on everybody. The thing about the smoke is it kind of just gets in the way, I think, visually. It makes everything smoky. I'm checking to see if the smoke's off on all the other ships that I selected. And now that he's good, we're going to add him back into the group. did get that plane smoking a little bit, but he's about to get smoked himself because we have our fighters coming in. Again, I don't like our ships to be harassed by these. You know, what he's basically doing is he's calling in a submarine to come after ships that have been spotted. So we don't approve of that, so that's why we're going to have our fighters come in and take this guy out. Hopefully before he reaches the end of the screen, which I'm thinking is a good thing. Look at the target there, boss. And he'll just come in and smoke him, put him down. I do like to check and make sure that they're going at the best possible speed. He is not, so let's speed him up. And now we're going to help him with a little engagement. And because they were a fancy group and we want to put them in a nice formation, we're going to send them back. And bring them back down to speed. It's a pretty easy engagement, not much else happening there. Kind of like all of our ships to get in order. So this ship here is going to speed up out in front. Nice little cinematic for you with the sun in the background. And I think what's on this supply group will be enough to bring us into back to our level 3 port. So with that, we're gonna move on. So let's get out of here. It was an awful lot just to get a scout plane, but again, submarines are the bane of existence. We kind of like to get you in. Let's do that. Let's put you over Task Force 16. And keep the ball rolling. So how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing good? Hope so. We are there, so let's unload. So where do we send these guys next? Let's look at Pompeii. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. What did we do? Unload you guys as well. Let's take a look at that for a sec. Just 1 minute. So yeah, I think we are not quite at the point of uploading. Maybe we are upgrading that port. What do we need to get? We need to get 60 more engineering and 80 more fuel and 2,200 more supplies. So let's send these guys back. Did you guys all unload? We're going to send you here, and we're going to send 16 back here. And this one is going to be the one that has our maybe enough, maybe not. Maybe I need to get a run of supplies. What's here? Not enough. Okay, and supplies. Yeah, that's where we're gonna do it. So, yeah, okay. So we're in that point of the game right now where there's not a lot going on. I'm out of position. When I say out of position, I mean, oh, well, what do we got here? Something we can get some points off of, maybe. This Catalina has one bomb. Let's utilize the bomb and see if we can do something with it. That is, if it's possible. If it's submarine, we're not going to be able to do anything with it. If it's a... Alright, so I want to actually go for the fuel. Let's tag, actually, he's not armed, so we're going to go for this guy. This guy's a little bit harder to hit, but I think it's worth our while to hit him instead of the other ship. So we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it manually because the AI likes to just drop very badly, and that's what this ship is. So we're gonna try and head this direction and see if we can't take care of him. We're not going to change our altitude. The gun at the back is a little dangerous. The gun at the front, in fact, if we look closer, this one says it has no guns, but it has small arms. I don't think that's a real gun, but there's definitely not one at the front. So let's just go that route. You can see how far away we are. All right, so not that one, this one. Okay, something's going on with my controls here because it doesn't want to have me look at the target. So, not a big deal. We'll just, usually it says here chase camera, which is that one. This one says look at target. It does. Maybe I need to go back here. So the bombs they don't look as big as they should be, I think, but we will try to make do. In fact, we're going to go a little lower because I want to hit this guy. And I want to hit him on the nose. Let's see if we can hit him right in the bow. Be a little tricky. Maybe a hit. Nice. That technically should do it. So that should be just rifle fire, but you can lose a ship, aircraft that way, depending on how strong they are. But this should be a sunken ship. Let's see. Heavy critical. Well, he's gonna flood himself down and then probably burst into flames. You would think a oil tanker hit to the tank, and I wish they would have an oil slick. That's a shadow, not an oil slick. Shadow, not an oil slick. But a hit to the oil tank with heavy flooding should spew oil all around. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this guy burn. We will keep this guy in the area. We can't attack with him anymore, so that aircraft is just going to be in the area. But this guy really alone on his own. We might send another aircraft out there to try and get him out of the way, because I don't think we get any command points from just one ship. We have to get rid of the whole group to get a command point, but we'll see. And yeah, he's down, so it's good to see him go. But with that, I think that we will get out of this engagement. We did get one command point. Okay. So from where he is here, what do we have that we can send out to go for that other supply ship? We need you to RTB. RTB, you're already going home, so. How about some mariners? What do we like off of them? Two mariners. That should be more than enough to take care of this guy. But do we want to take a lot of bombs? Yeah, let's just go with the thousands. Or we could do these. Let's do these. That's enough. Just a supply ship. And we're going to send him out to here. So let's go and see if we can locate this guy. And I have no idea where he's going, so we're going to do that. So we'll let him do that. And maybe we'll get there and find him. Well, that was weird. He just kind of ran out. Went over 8 o'clock. Okay. That's fine. So with that, let's unload what we got here, and then we will call this one, let's see what we got on here first. So we don't have again, you like to have more supplies than you do troops, but we just went in to try and take it, and then we can move on to better things. Strip this one down once we have the port. So let's see what our cargo drop will do to this wind meter. Really? All right, I'll double check. That'll work, and we are going to send you to Wake. And what did we do at Tarawa? Not much, a little bit closer, maybe a couple more days and we should have that base. But with that, we're over our 30-minute mark, so not much going on. Just give you a little update of what's going on with the progress here. Really want my Lexington out. We need that, and I like to have 2 carriers in a group, but we'll see. We have to get the points first. Our rules, we're up to 53 total each tick. 53 is not enough to get what we need. We need to get our bases up. I think with a friendly port helps. So we need to do that. So, all right, we will see you in the next part to this series. I hope you enjoyed what I gave you, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.